Alright, it is 1:01. Just pulling into the yard. Oh man, there's some good sized drifts out here. We're gonna do our own lot. Let's see, where is our payloader? There's the little one. Oh, there's the big one. It just got back. I had a driver in it all day today. He was out clearing snow, but we're gonna let him sleep and do some recovery. And then tomorrow he can go back out, do some touch-ups if we have to. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully there's no snow. Today's Saturday. It's 1 a.m. right now. Hopefully we'll be out of here and everyone will be in bed. Then we have some more snow coming tomorrow, about 1 to 2 inches tomorrow. Let's go light that loader up. You know what? I'm gonna point my headlights over here. It's not super dark, but it's nice to have a little extra light when you're checking the oil and stuff in the morning. Ooh, that machine looks cold. This is our Sani, 2024 Sani. It's a knockoff payloader, but gosh, it works good. She has a 14-foot Arctic on it. This will be our choice of machinery for tonight. We got a bunch of parking lots to do. Let's go check the oil and get her started. There we go. Oil's good. Coolant looks all right. Okay. Uber, she is cold. Looks like she's full on def. She's a little low on fuel. Turn her lights on. All right. Beacon. Okay. All right. Well, we got a warning, charging low. Yes, that'll come on in a second. Turn the hydraulics on. Okay, we're gonna let that guy warm up for a second. There we go. Okay, let this guy warm up for a minute. Well, now we're playing the game of try to keep the dang loader on the road. So I'm on a gravel road out here by my shop, and the ditches are about, I don't know, 10-foot ditches, something down to the bottom, and you can't see anything. It's just white out. I got about 3 miles of this until I'm at my first location. But we're just gonna take it slow and try to get there. Now, that's the only problem about having a shop kind of out of town near the country. You gotta deal with this stuff sometimes. I can see the road enough where I'm keeping her in the middle, just making sure there's no abandoned cars or something on the road. Because God, you wouldn't be able to see it till it was in front of the blade. Taking her nice and slow. Man, you can't see anything. This is crazy. it's not horribly full of snow, but it's nice just having an extra loader running around with you, so you can get these lots wrapped up. This is one of many accounts we have on our list. So we want to make sure we're being efficient and getting through all these real quick. Just trying to keep the customers open, you know. Oh, it feels good to push some snow. This is about the first time in about 2 years we've actually had like a good amount of snow. I mean, I don't know what's been going on here in the Midwest, but it's been, I mean, the last couple of winters have been very mild. Even this winter has been pretty mild. It's not like how I remember as a kid where we would get, 100 inches of snow a year. And I mean, I think last year we had something like 18, 19 inches is all. I mean, it was pretty crazy. Oh, well, we gotta get some of the snow up around these trailers over here. We're getting there slowly. He keeps on pushing those in the middle, and we'll grab them in a second and then push them down to the pile. That'll help us out a lot. Look at that drift. That's crazy. I mean, that drift's as tall as my blade is right there. Wow. I have to push pull that. Push. There we go. We got through her. Nice. We got more snow to bring to the pile. Yay. I wonder if I can fit between that container or not. I don't know if I can. Should go try. Oh yeah, I'll be tight. We'll get her. Back up the same way it came in. Who needs a skid steer when you got a payloader operator that knows what he's looking rather jazzy here. It's crazy. Most of the snow blew through, so we really don't have a ton. There we go. Got that. Snake around and get it all. Yeah, we really don't have a lot. I mean, there's some stuff to pull on the right side of the screen here. We gotta get some of that pulled up by those trailers, but I mean, overall, there ain't a ton to do here. There we go. Okay. Just a couple more streamers, I call them, get these picked up, and bam, we'll be done. Alright, now we go see what JJ's doing down there in the other loader. Looks like he's getting, there must not be a lot of snow over there, because I can see out of the corner of my eye that his blade is sparking pretty good. So he's rubbing on the concrete with his blades. He's doing good. He's doing good. Alright, I'll get this little one here. Man, all of a sudden the wind picked up again. Just blowing. Kind of our plan of attack for tonight. We're just gonna get a majority of the snow out, and then we have more snow coming in like less than 24 hours. So we're just gonna keep this stuff accessible. We're not necessarily trying to make it perfect right now. It's just too much wind and too much stuff blowing around. So we're gonna just keep going for a little bit here and just get the bulk out so the trucks can get in to get their trailers, they can do all their stuff, and we're not impeding on their business by any means. They're not open right now, but this business, I tell you, they seem to only be closed for a couple hours a night. I'm not sure exactly what their schedule is, but it seems to me that these guys are probably closed from like 1 in the morning to like 4 or 5 a.m. is all. I mean, they're open almost all the time. So with a customer like that, they become a high priority. You just gotta keep their accounts open all the time. Gotta make sure you're taking care of these guys. Because then when this place is open and everything's grooving, I mean probably 200 plus cars out in that parking lot, and when there's so many cars, it's so hard to do snow removal. You gotta take the window you can and do what you can. Keep them happy. Surprisingly, for living in North Dakota, you'd be surprised how many people have very short cars that are front wheel drive or 2-wheel drive pickups, and if you don't keep it clean, then you got people getting stuck all over the place, and that's where all the complaint calls come in. So, you gotta keep them moving. We're doing our best. Alright, I'm gonna take a little swath. I guess I got this little bit I grab here. I'm gonna grab this little bit, and then try to get a little path in front of these trailers knocked out. There's not much, and it's blowing over the building and landing down here, so you could sit here and do this all night if you really wanted to. So we're just gonna get in here and just get a good path knocked out. Keep it so these guys can get their trucks in, get to these trailers if they have to. My Arctic blade is just a little bit too tall to go underneath the fronts of those trailers. But that's alright. There's a couple payloaders that come help us. I know there are a few payloaders that they have like it's like a sideways wing that's short that goes underneath those trailer tips. They haven't used it much this year over here, but they do have one. I've seen it before a couple times. But we'll just get as close as we can. Make it work. I can make a path through here quick. My goodness, there's a lot of snow back here. Like right here, nothing. Blown clean free. And then you got this little bit right here that, I mean, geez, a foot plus thick. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Get in there. Nice. Looks like they got the city of Fargo. Their graders are out. They're doing the road up there. They got a couple of them. They're doing what they can to keep us open, keep the town moving, which we greatly appreciate. There we go. Get that dumpster. Oops. Let it back her up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. In front of this trailer. Make sure this is all nice and clean. I bet you in 3 hours you won't even be able to tell I was there. But at least think of it this way. If I take the snow out of here now, it won't be twice as thick in 3 hours. So, there's always a plus. So they got a big old trash compactor over here. Kinda cool. Alright, back way up here. snow equipment. Good morning. Another weekend, another snowstorm. We're heading out to the shop now. We're gonna get our payloader. There's not a ton of snow, but gosh, it's blowing pretty good. You got patches where you can only see for a couple hundred feet. It's blowing pretty good. So it'll be quite a bit of drift cleanup tonight. So we're gonna jump with the payloader and see what we can find. I'll take you along for the ride. Let's go. Alright, just getting my second account now. We got DSG on the corner here. And I can already tell you that most of this is blown through. Looks like there is a little bit. No, I mean this thing is, there's not much here. Just a little bit over in the corner. This is all just bare concrete. Little piles here, and then it's like just a tiny bit over here in the corner that's getting thrown around by the building. Just not much. I mean, just a little bit right there. Let's go check out the other side of the lot. Yeah, right behind there's a cornfield, so sometimes the wind, it just does this. It just blows right over the parking lot. Just fine with me. See what's over here. There's a little bit next to that building, not much. I mean, that's not even an inch thick. Yeah, just a little bit next to the buildings is all. Absolutely nothing in the main parking lot. Yeah. Just a little bit here, not much. And the back lot. No, the gate's locked anyways, so we probably won't be able to get back there today, but there's nothing back there. It's just, there's a tiny bit next to the building there, but I mean, I'll just make sure that entrance is clean, and that's about it. I mean, the back lot, it's all gravel back there. It's not as crazy of a priority. As long as they can get some trucks in and get their forklifts to pick up those pallets back there, we're in good shape. So just a little bit here, clean up this little bit next to the building, which won't take too long. all wrapped up. Didn't take long, about an hour and a half, 2 hours of pushing, and now we're out of fuel. So I probably should have filled before we took off, but that's all right. So what we're gonna do is I just got a Casey's, we're gonna put some fuel in the back, and then we'll get ready to go. Rolling up on our last account. Looks like we got some help. The payloader there. Oh, look at the 2 payloaders there. Yeah, we got some help here. That'll be nice. I have the key for this gate. I'm gonna jump out and lock this gate over here. There she is. Go get this gate unlocked and let those loaders, I'm not sure you can see them in there, but get them back here. We can all finish as a team and wrap her up. Oh, I tell you, I don't want to get all this payloader. It's nice and warm in here, and it is, I think it's -5 right now. I got the key, so I'm gonna go unlock that, slide it all the way over. Good. Alright, off park, I can drive. Well, it's not bad back here, just a little bit next to the buildings over there. That's not bad at all. Perfect. Maybe I should go take a gander and see what this looks like. Well, I think the front's worse than the back. The back looks like it's pretty good back here. A little bit in that corner, not a lot. Clean that up. Man, and back here is like done. Like there's a little next to this building and nothing over there. I'm surprised. This usually rolls off this roof, and this is like, I mean, I've seen drifts here that are 4 feet tall before. So that's actually kind of exciting that that's not too bad. Back drag some little bit here, and yeah, just a little bit. I mean, that's kind of deep there. Well, I mean, whatever, back drag and get it out of here. Awesome. Tight area in here. Not a lot of room. Well, we didn't get a lot of snow in this video, but you know, it's something to record, right? I mean, we got some content out. That's good. Wish we could get a little more snow this season, but it just isn't coming. I don't know. What next time brings. Like, there is like all this over here. There is nothing even over here really. That little bit. It's been a weird couple of years. Just we used to have 100+ inch, you know, snowfalls every year. The last few years we've only gotten, I think the last 3 years, I don't even know if we've gotten over 25 inches. I think a lot of it's been like, I know last year we had like 19 inches. That was a really poor snow removal year last season. But I don't know. Maybe it'll pick up. I don't know. I tell you, I really, I mean, God, my whole crew, we really enjoy doing this stuff. I mean, we wait for this all year long. And it just doesn't snow around here much anymore. I don't know. But that's alright. Back up here. Cleaned up. Get this little bit of drip next to the building. I'll probably do one more pass through there just to make sure I got it all. Get all the crumbs picked up, little bits of snow that been hanging out. They're real close. And that's it. After that, go see all the boys are doing up front, which I bet you they're almost done. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of crumbs here. There's not much, just a little bit. I just gotta turn back up one more time and get all those out. We should be in good shape. And then just a little bit around the corner, and then bam, she's all done. It's funny, I do fit underneath this green auger, even though sometimes it looks like we're gonna hit. We don't, which is kind of surprising. Fit right underneath it. It's nice having a couple extra payloaders helping out here. There's a lot of times I come here and I do this account with myself. And it's not a hard account, it's very tight here. So you have to, it takes a long time by yourself and one loader. It's really great if you can have one loader and one skid steer so you can get all the tight stuff for you and then you just bulk it. But we got a little overkill here today. We got 3 payloaders here, which is totally fine. Done a little quicker and get to sleep. It's almost 4 in the morning now. I mean, it's just a quick cleanup pass. We're probably about, I don't know, we're about 3 hours into it, 4 hours into it, something like that. So by the time we get wrapped up, it'll be a 5-6 hour night, which isn't bad. I'm cool with that. It's also Saturday, so if I can go home, whatever, a little early, that's cool with me. I'll maybe get a little bit of sleep before the day's totally shot. Okay, well it's back. I'm going to call this back little area good. I'm going to touch up a little around those buildings over there and yeah. See what's going on. Looking good though. Get a little bit around these buildings. There's a little drift coming in over the roof. They got some piles up there. Doing good. Got one guy in the loader, his name's Taz. Taz is a real nice guy. He's been doing this route for, I think he said like 6 or 7 years he's been doing this route. He's very well versed on everything that needs to be done around here. He's our crew lead for this route. So he's running a new John Deere 544P, and JJ is also running a 544P John Deere. Good machines. little smaller than this one, but they actually got bigger blades than I got. So I think one of them has a. I want to say that Taz has a 19-foot blade. The other one looks to be like a 14. That's what I got, a 14 on this. We could have put a bigger blade on this, but the price of these snow plows are not cheap, so we tried to save a little bit where we could. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Teamwork. Just got a text saying that our last account, a different crew finished it for us, so after this we are done. Wasn't bad for a little Saturday morning push. And the wind has seemed to die down a little bit, that's always nice. Just do a quick drive through the front, make sure they got everything, which I'm sure they did. Door's not closed all the way. Parking lot looks good over here. Those guys did a nice job. Should be a nice drive home, I hope. Maybe we'll see. It depends when we get out in the country. You'll see how bad it is. Hoping it's not bad when we just get out of here and drive home. As we will see. When I stopped at the gas station, I got a coffee and a Slim Jim. I tell you, that's all you need to keep these plows moving all night. A little bit of coffee and a little meat stick, good enough. Well, we're driving home. It's the best thing about the night when you're wrapped up, done for the day. Oh, it's a good night of pushing snow. Nothing crazy happened. Loader ran well. No breakdowns. It's horribly cold too. I mean, it's a good reminder. You need to have winter gear. I mean, not just jackets and whatever. I mean, I should have overalls with me and some thicker gloves and a hat and just, you know, tell you get so comfortable just doing this stuff. It's like, oh, there's heat in the loader until there's not. Then you got trouble. So I'm gonna do that for next time. Because we haven't had cold weather like this in a while. This is the first night that it's like under sub-zero the entire night. And you won't last long at -5.